Hey, kamusta mga kaibigan? Welcome sa ating YouTube channel where we dive deep into the heart of Philippine politics with a mix of wit, facts, and a little bit of chismis. Ako si #walkwithlaan at ngayon pag-uusapan natin ang isang topic na talagang mainit ngayon, ang 9.6 billion Pasig City Hall ni Mayor Vico Soto. Is it a monumental legacy for Pasigueños or is it an overhype project na pinagmamalaki lang for political points? This is a couple of minutes deep dive. So grab your kape, your pandesal, and let's get started. Before we jump in, mga kababayan sa US, Canada, Dubai, Japan, at lahat ng OFWs, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on the notification bell para hindi kayo mamiss ng mga susunod nating political exposés. If you are feeling extra generous naman, send us a super thanks please. Your support helps keep this channel running and brings more content to Filipinos worldwide. So, bakit nga ba pinag-uusapan ang Pasig City Hall with a price tag of 9.6 billion pesos? It's more expensive than Makati's 2.7 billion City Hall, and it is set to finish in just 18 months. So by 2027, ahead of the new Senate building, is this a sign of Vico's brilliance as a leader, or is there more to the story? So let's unpack this with a balanced lens, some humor, and a lot of facts. Okay, so let's start with the numbers Ang Pasig City Hall costing 9.6 billion pesos nga sa katulad ng sinabi natin kanina is a massive project. Compare that to Makati's 2.7 billion pesos That's over 3 times the cost. Pero before we judge, let's look at the bill of quantities Ang preliminary and engineering design alone cost 855 million pesos. Structural works, 2.2 billion pesos. Electrical systems, 1.07 billion pesos. And don't forget the 1.24 billion pesos for IT systems. High-tech. Is this price justified? Kung ikukumpara natin, Makati City Hall, built under Jejomar Binay, was already a symbol of wealth and progress. Pero si Vico, in just 18 months, plans to outshine it. The timeline is ambitious. Some say impossible. Pero if true, it's a game changer. Imagine, a City Hall, done faster than the Senate building, which has been delayed for years. Pero here's the catch. Can Pasig afford this? Pasig is in Makati, the country's financial capital. So where's the money coming from? Vico claims it's from his 1 billion a year savings over 9 years. Impressive kung totoo. Pero let's dig deeper. Si Vico Soto, with 351,393 votes in the last midterm elections, his opponent, Sara St. Gerard Discaya, who got only 29,591. Okay, votes That's a landslide. The people of Pasig clearly love him. But is this love enough to push him to Malacanang? As some supporters, including his dad, Vic Soto, Vico's appeal is undeniable. He's young, charismatic, and has a reputation for being anti-corruption. Okay? In an interview he outlined his plans to reform Pasig City Hall, from digitizing services to cracking down on red tape. Pero let's be real no leader is perfect. Some critics argue that the 9.6 billion pesos project is a political stunt to boost his image for a presidential run. Others say it's a risky investment that could burden Pasig's finances. Let's put this in perspective. Pasig's budget is substantial, but it's not Makati level. So how does Vico pull this off? His claim of saving 1 billion pesos a year sounds amazing, but where are the receipts? We need transparency. On the flip side, his supporters argue that this project is a gift to Pasigueños, a modern city hall that rivals the best in Asia. Pero is it practical or is it just a shiny monument to Vico's ambition? Sige, let us have kape. Sorry po ah. Okay, no? So, the controversy, So, here's where it's get juicy, The Pasig City Hall design has been criticized for adapting Western cultures. Ang sabi ng iba, it's too modern, too flashy, parang hindi Pinoy. The construction consortium behind it says it's a blend of global standards and a local pride. But critics argue it lacks the soul of Filipino heritage. Should a city hall reflect our jeepneys, our bahay kubo, our barong, or is it okay to go full on futuristic like Singapore or Dubai? Let's weigh both sides, ha? On one hand, a modern city hall could put Pasig on the global map. Okay, attracting investors and tourists. Imagine, OFWs in Dubai or Singapore coming home to a Pasig that looks world-class. On the other hand, if it feels disconnected from our culture, will Pasigueños embrace it? Vico's challenge is to balance progress with identity. If he pulls it off, he's a genius. If not, he risks alienating his base. Now, let's talk politics. Vico's dad, Vic Soto, introduced him as the next president during a campaign rally. Big words, pero Vico himself is cautious, saying, let us develop a new generation of leaders who will be better than us. Wise move. Vico, staying humble keeps you relatable, but the buzz is real. His rivals in business and politics are already throwing shade, calling the City Hall a vanity project. Let's look at the global context. Leaders like Vico, who rise on anti-corruption platforms, are rare. Think of Zelensky in Ukraine or even Obama in his early days. Pero the Philippines is in Ukraine or the US. Our politics is a battlefield of dynasties and vested interest. Can Vico navigate this turbulent sea of controversies in his last 3 years as mayor? If he delivers the City Hall on time and within budget, it could be his ticket to Malacanang. But one misstep and his critics will pounce. For Pasigueños, this City Hall isn't just a building. It's a symbol of progress, better services, faster transactions, a City Hall that works for the people. For OFWs watching from Dubai, Canada, or US, it is a source of pride. Imagine telling your co-workers, my city in the Philippines has a city hall better than Makati's. Pero if the project flops, it's not just because reputation at stake. It's the trust of every Pasigueño and Filipino. So mga kaibigan, what do you think? Is Vico City Hall a game changer or a gamble? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And let's start a conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us reach more Filipinos worldwide from Riyadh to Sydney. So, ano ang hatol natin? Vico Soto's 9.6 billion pesos Pasig City Hall is a bold move, a testament to his vision, but also a lightning rod for controversy. It's a project that could redefine the Pasig and inspire Filipinos everywhere, but only if it delivers on its promises. The next 3 years will be crucial for Vico. Can he finish the project in 18 months? Can he prove the funds came from legitimate savings? And can he keep Pasig's Filipino soul intact? Mga kababayan, whether you're in Quezon City, Dubai, or Toronto, let's keep the conversation going. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends in the US, Canada, Australia, and beyond. And if you learned something new or laugh at our chismis, send us a super thanks, please. Please. It goes a long way in keeping this channel alive. Salamat sa panonood, mga babayan. At hanggang sa susunod na deep dive, stay informed, stay engaged, at mag-ingat kayo